And sometimes, I need to say this, many of you are broken badly, and you are battered because your parents used you as confidant. You are not designed to be their confidant. You are a child. You began to meditate over matters that you are not designed to meditate over. And you became a breadwinner too soon. It's because there's poverty in the house. At the time you should be building yours, you're already trying to sponsor 3 siblings in school. It is the dysfunctionality of the African homes. And at the end of the day, parents are not to be blamed. You take the responsibility. Don't repeat the same pattern of abuse. Don't tell yourself that what we call onjomo. You are in your 40s as a woman. Your colleagues at that age are working in different companies. It's the time to help your children stand their ground, not to milk them. And if that's the kind of background you have, you must make a vow that I will break this pattern of reproach. Because many of you are failing in the things you are doing because you're already carrying more than what you should carry at this age. You are actually a young person. You know too much than you should know. Your mom already told you about their sexual life. Your daddy has this, your daddy has done that. And she didn't know that each time she's talking about that, she's destroying your perspective about men. And many of them are not even expecting you to have a better home. They just want to survive. And what should be a place of purpose has become a battleground of survival. Because there's so much problem in the house. So it's survival of the fittest. There is a wrong pattern in the African setting, in Nigerian homes, in African homes, that needs to be broken. You must vow. It ends with me. It goes no further. I will have a home where my wife and children, we are free with each other. We sit around the table to gist and laugh, where a father and the son can play PS and laugh with each other. When you are 50, there's nothing wrong in your 60s for you to say, my son, take 100 million, heart to your business, pay me later. But you prefer to be pursuing about for 10,000. Because that's the way you understand people. Because that's what you got. Somebody has to make the decision. The cause, the pattern of lack, depravity, emotional pain, damage ends with me. You are not about to make your children your confidant. As your leaders, pray to God. Leave them to leave their space. They should not know too much already. Many of them have many parents don't know their children. Everyone else know them except the parents. They just give birth to them and pay school fees. Do you know knowing your child goes beyond school fees? Do you know what this child's future is? That church that child does not want to stop going. Do you know the reason why this child doesn't want to stop going to that church? What do they provide that is missing at home? You don't just find that. You seek to know. And what many parents are fighting is the destiny of the child. Many of us fought battles to do what we are doing today. Parents don't know their children. They are busy trying to survive. You've got to break that pattern. We are not teaching this for fun. You know what you went through. Must your child go through the same? Because already you are absent-minded. Just trying to survive your life. How many of you here can boast that your parent really knows you? They know what you are doing now with your life. Some of you preach, they've never heard your message before. They wonder, what is he preaching? They don't even know the name of the ministry. The problems you face. You can't even talk on phone more than 5 minutes. And I'm telling you, I came from a setting where God blessed me with a father. And I saw what that did to me in making me a man. If a man misses that part, there is a need for fathering. And I'm just being honest with you. I've shown you how to love your husband, how to love your wife. Start preparing yourself for the destinies that will come from your loins. Detach yourself from the dysfunctionality of your background. Sometimes the only way be a blessing to your family is first run away. Because you cannot solve a problem you are a part of. Survive first. Every time you receive call, so and so is beating the wife again. So and so is beating the wife again. This one has packed out of the house. You are in the midst of people and you are trying to be civilized. But it looks like the background calls you back. Your mommy has done this again. Your daddy has done this again. And when they drop the call, they feel they have released the burden on who? You release your burden, this person begins his or her battle. That's not the way to love a child. To love a child most times is that you even spare the child from certain information and certain knowledge because they are not needed at that age. And there are things children should never know. It is not in their place to know. Am I teaching you? Some of you don't know how to heal from such setting. I've told you, number one, journey far. And it is a conscious decision you have to make, because for Abraham to become a great nation, he has to leave his father's house. You cannot be addicted to dysfunctionality. Journey far before it costs you your essence. Because if they begin to bring that baggage to interfere in your marriage, they will create theirs. There are types of parents that must never have your ears in your marriage, because they will speak their fears and everything into it, and that one becomes bad. It is not your fault. It's the reality you met on ground. What should you do? Journey far. Find God and learn in a neutral atmosphere. Learn something else apart from what you grew up seeing. And that's why I've pleaded with you. You see, you need to have friends who know how to treat their spouses more than the things you have learned elsewhere. You see, those friends you have that are always beating their wife, they will make your home go bad. Counsel them, draw back. Because each time they beat themselves, they insult themselves, they are telling you it is possible. And the reason why you especially have to draw back is because of the kind of home you are coming from. You have the tendency of doing worse. It is God who is helping you. Now they are mirroring it. Look for the one who knows how to treat the husband and the one who knows how to treat the wife. Get close to them and learn. You see that this guy is always checking for clothes for the wife, always checking for better things for her. Learn from that one. Be close to those who are getting it right. Those who are better than you. Why? Because a new lineage is forming, and you cannot form it from the ruins of that dysfunctionality. Some of you feel, I may never know how to treat a woman, because you have not seen it. Make sure you see it. Make sure you hang around those who are doing it. It goes beyond wearing the same clothes. It goes beyond wearing the same clothes.